And that is Ibra Ssejjemba for you in a race to 5. He's leading by 2-0 against Ian of Entebbe, not Ian Kaziwe this time. Welcome, dear lovely viewers. My name is Richard Travis, streaming a live match right from here at Pool Garage, Pool Arena here in Entebbe, Nkumba. And of course, it is a 32-man comp that is at round 1 for Ibra Ssejjemba. However, some players have already been promoted or have extended their leads to the round of 16. The players like Caleb Muhire, who took down Asiku Junior by 5-2. Ibra Ssejjemba taking on Ian PG, Ian of Entebbe. This is the match. Hazard Lukoma took down Mawa Gideon by 5-2. And then Jack and Kraus are yet to play. Ian Kaziwe took down Caleb 5-2. Arafat Entebbe, of course, Arafat of Pool Garage is going to play Brian. Rukia Naiga was of course taken down by Yahya Mpindi by 5-1. Remember, she had a head start, so they took her down by 5-1. The head start she got is the only frame that she ended on. After a miss at the center, Rukia became frustrated and even conceded that match even when Yahya hadn't potted any ball. And then in the last frame, after snookering herself, yet Yahya was at 4, she was at 1. After snookering herself, she just congratulated Yahya and said, please, you are a good player, may you proceed to the next round. We shall also be having another match between Fidi versus Bwani Kamansur. That one is yet to come shortly, I think after this one. And then of course there is another last one between Ronnie and Ivan Kanyesije. That one match is taking place currently. I will be updating you of the scores. The players in the round of 16, we have Caleb Muhire, Hazard, Ian. There is also a player known as Yahya Mpindi, Ibrahim Kayanja, Caesar. There is a player known as, is playing in the name of system. He took down Jagwe Clinton. Elia Jr. took down the computers in the round of 16. Dangote took down Fred by 5 frames to 2. Omara took down Dog City by 5 frames to 2. Rashida took down Dembaba. And then Fidi is also to take down Mansour, if I am to go by the shocks of the day. So far so good, so far so clinical, so far so entertaining, so far so amazing here at Pool Garage, as Ronnie Cheyune on the other table pots the cue ball as he was trying to snooker. Now Ivan Kanyesi on the other table will be, I think, finishing at the frame, unless otherwise stated. Back to our live match. Ian, I beg your pardon, Ian of Entebbe is still trailing as Ibra pots the cue ball. Yes, it is potted into the top right. Now Ian of Entebbe with an advantage, maybe to bring the first one for himself in this ongoing frame. The race is racing to 5. Welcome. Audio commentary proceeds shortly. Dear ladies and gentlemen, with the fracas that was on Urban Arcade, I want to inform you that Herbert Mukisa is in the building. Actually, he has just arrived a few minutes ago. That is Herbert. I think from school, he told me, I shared with him, he told me that he was called by Simon Peter Chove, that he had something to tell him. I am not yet sure whether he is going to be playing, but of course he says he's around right now. Roger says, good to know that Herbert is around. Reliance says, who is streaming the match between Fikote and Eshka in Zimbabwe? That one must be Francis Pitt Mukwekwe. course banaffe abakamanyi abamanyi Oluganda ndowooza muwulidde mu background waliwo agamba nti gologolo oli. Ian from Entebbe, Ian Pool Garage is bringing the first one for himself. That is if he gets a sharp cut. Unfortunately, he has missed. This will go down in history here at Pool Garage, that Ian Pool Garage has missed the easiest of all of them balls that he was supposed to put here in the center pocket on the left. Ibrahim Ssejjemba now will be clearing this. The little magician, the Roxbury pool player, the killer in him, Ibrahim Ssejjemba, is playing, leaving an angle. After putting the red top right, he will be leaving an angle to have a cut of another red top left, and then cue ball will be bouncing off cushion to be ported into the bottom right corner pocket. Just like that, Ibrahim Ssejjemba moves the cue ball for the potting of another last penultimate shot. The red bottom right, Ibra Ssejjemba with a cut, bouncing cue ball off two cushions. I think he will be slicing this one into bottom left as he goes, as he aims. The little magician playing to pot Ibrahim Ssejjemba. 3, Ian Kaziwe 0. Allow me read some of the comments. Someone says Francis is not streaming the match, must have started 5:30. Nashvin, let him go for homework. Good to know Herbert is around. That was Roger. Kindly keep the predictions, keep the comments, keep the reactions coming, but remember to subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and remember to press that like button. Dear lovely viewers, as we entertain ourselves to a party between Ibrahim Ssejjemba and, of course, one of the Entebbe's finest pool player in Ian of Pool Garage, Ibrahim Ssejjemba, with a big breaking and potting and leaving the table open with balls well spread. He will be maybe playing the reds. He may decide to play the reds or yellows. They look all well spread for him to of course, to partake. Alan Bakwana Maha says 5-0 in favor of Ibra. Ashraf is saying Ibra to win. This is not Ian Kaziwe, it is Ian of Pool Garage. He is a player that I am yet to know his other name, but he plays from this very arena, and actually in the night he was training here because I passed by to have a witness of whatever was taking place. There is another ongoing encounter between Laban Ariho and Kakoza Klaus. That one is in a decider. Laban Ariho potting his last red, but of course the cue ball has moved into the black. Maybe unlucky. I will be updating you of the winner of that match, and also I will be giving you an update between yes, Cheyune has been exited. That is Ronnie Hunter has been exited by Ivan Kanyesije the Def. That means Ivan Kanyesije joins a list of players that in the round of 16. Caleb Muhire, Ibra Ssejjemba if he goes through, Hazard Lukomwa, Ian Kaziwe. Yes, Laban Ariho has also exited Kakoza Klaus in a decisive frame. 4-4 it was, and now Laban has taken the fifth by 5 frames now to 4. We are worried in Zimbabwe. We need to watch the match between Fikoti and Ishka, challenge match of $2,000. AI streamers are offline. Lance Mandishe, maybe Hamandishe as your name may sound, I do not know. Let us try to contact Francis Mukwekwe because we have his WhatsApp. Maybe we can get to know why that match isn't being streamed. Ibrahim Ssejjemba 4, Ian of Pool Garage Entebbe is on 0. I want to inform you that Ronnie Hunter has been exited by Ivan Kanyesije the Def. Therefore, Ivan Kanyesije into the round of 16. Caleb Muhire, Hazard, Ibrahim Ssejjemba, Ian Kaziwe, Yahya Mpindi. Of course, Yahya Mpindi will be taking on Ibrahim Kayanja. Caesar will be playing a player called System. I am yet to know that one. The players, as I was reading, Caesar will be playing Kalema Paul, Eria Jr. will be playing Dangote, that is an all Entebbe affair. Omara Moses will be playing Rashida in the round of 16. Caleb Muhire maybe will be playing Ibrahim Ssejjemba because Ibrahim Ssejjemba may be winning this one. And then Jack O'Klaus will be playing Hazard as Ian awaits for the winner between Arafat and Brian. And then Yahya Mpindi will be playing Ibrahim Kayanja. Yes, we are having some good matches to come, so just stay online onto the satellite media. We shall be bringing you closer to the source. Good evening, welcome. Audio commentary proceeds. Ladies and gentlemen, my lovely viewers, my fans, my beautiful viewers, Ian of Entebbe, Ian of Pool Garage has been exited from the tournament by 5 frames to 0, being congratulated by Ibrahim Ssejjemba for having lost. The fans, of course, of Pool Garage are clapping him for having not even potted a single black and congratulating Ibrahim Ssejjemba. Thank you for being good lovers of pool, of billiards. Let us keep the fire burning. Let us keep the light and keep the mantle up. May the flag of billiards in Africa and the entire world be flown to the highest heights. You are watching the 32-man comp here at Pool Garage. We shall be coming back shortly with another live broadcast, another match until at the end of this tournament. Thank you. I remain Richard Travis.